Hi, welcome to my channel, Rohit Speaks. And in today's video, I'm going to go over the topic of plastic pollution and what are microplastics and how it is going to affect you. So, before we go into it, we need to know what are microplastics. So, plastics are the compounds or the material made out of hydrocarbons, which is the extract when you take it out from the petroleum gas. So whatever is left over, those hydrocarbons are made into polyethylene, polyvinyl, all different versions of plastics. But what to know is that these plastics don't stay together for a long period of time. With over a period of time, they will shred into really, really minute and small size particles called, hence the name microparticles. They are the ones which you can see with your naked eye, but they are so tiny that they can become now from micro, it can go smaller to nano that you have to see it under a microscope. And those are the ones which are dangerous. And it can come not just through plastic bottles and plastic bags, it's also through your clothes, through um, your products, your whatever you're using, everything right now, everything is getting packaged in plastics. And the good thing about current industry is that they are getting aware of what kind of plastics to use to avoid them shredding into these microplastics. But the plastics have come into our lives since heavy use has started since World War II, which is 1940s, 1930s, 1920s. That's when it started to begin being used very heavily, and people didn't pay attention to the side effects of these things. And they are getting shredded and becoming microplastics, and they are now everywhere in you assume it's not there, you think you're fine using plastics, but they are there. And there has been a currently, like, again, a lot of other activities also will bring these microplastics into your body, and it will come through water, it will come through several other routes to your system, until unless your country or your city has a heavy purification system which will clear out these plastics. And I hardly believe there are any who does this kind of heavy purification. So plastic pollution is real. Nano or microplastics are in your body right now. Everybody has it. Now, why am I telling you to reduce it is because there is also a current publication in Nature Medicine where it shows you that what they have done is basically they have taken autopsy samples from liver, kidney, and brain from the people who died from 2016 up to 2024. And what they found was the amount of microplastics were higher in the people in brain, even in 2016, even in 2024, and it was not that much in liver and kidneys. So what is happening is these tiny particles can travel through blood-brain barrier and stay in your brains. And what other correlation they found was the people who had high levels of brain plastics stored in their um, uh, had a high level of microplastics stored in their brain, they had the cases of dementia in their life. And this is one correlation, one comorbidity, or one issue with the microplastics being in your brain. Several other reasons can happen, but also what they have shown is over a period of time, the humans or the deceased body had a lot of microplastics being stuck in your brain. So it doesn't stay in your system where it can be excreted out, but it actually, with blood, it travels through your brain and it stays in your brain because brain is very fatty tissue and it likes to absorb those plastics. So you have to be very careful with these microplastics. And I know damage has done, you already have some amount in your body, but you can stop it further accumulating and getting worse. So I know this is something, oh, what happens if I use one? And that is what everybody does. Oh, I can use it. I am also guilty for that. I use plastics as well. But you should be very mindful. If there is an option being using less plastics, please use that, exercise that. So like bring your, for example, they are given here, bring your own cup for coffees, carry a reusable water bottles, use glass containers to store your food. Compostable bags are the ones which are made out of something which can compose biologically waste. They won't be as sturdy as plastic bags, but use bio bags. Use recyclable stuff and steel stuff. In age-old days where you used to have still lunch boxes and all those things, they were actually pretty good and safe for you. I know with plastics, people went for show and everything, but use something which doesn't have plastic, steel, glass, all those things. Bio bags are a very safe alternative. This is what I made this video, is to make you aware that microplastic pollution is real. It is in your body currently. until unless you have been in living on another earth, I don't know. But they are not causing you issues over a period of time, it will. So if you're consuming less, doing less, and using filtered water and all of that, so you're taking in less microplastics. Hopefully, over a period of time, it won't be that defective for you. So just with this video, I just wanted to make you aware that it is real, it is going in your body, it is staying in your body. So take care of yourselves. Try to avoid plastics as much as you can. So with that, I'll see you on the other video.